There we are. Welcome everybody to the Tour des Îles coordinators meeting. It's the last one that we're going to have before the event starts on Thursday. Robin, thanks for being here, and all the other coordinators as well. You're the only one that's unmuted so far. What can people look forward to when they pick Pender as an island, as a destination for the Tour des Îles 2015?
Well, Pender Island's a beautiful place to come visit. There's something for everyone here. We've got plenty of hiking trails, beaches. You can go on a kayak tour, play a round of disc golf, 27 holes. On Saturday, we have our farmers market in the morning, so you can check out all the local crafts that people make and local produce. On Sunday, we're having a Magic Lake Artist Studio open house, so that's a free walking tour for anyone to wander through Magic Lake and visit some of the local artists and see their work and learn a bit more about it. So we're hoping that a ton of people will come visit Pender for Tour des Îles and have a great time while they're here.
That's fantastic. Hey, I know that it's really hard for people from Salt Spring to make it to Pender, and I know that with this year we're going to try making that connection strong with our Saturday Express. And I heard also something about a flute concert. I think if people make it to Pender for the flute concert, that they can just barely make the sailing back to Salt Spring on that express route. Do you know more about that?
Yeah, there's a free flute concert at the community hall at 1 p.m. So flautists from around the province have come to Pender to do a week-long retreat. And on Saturday, they're giving a free concert for the community to show off the work that they've been doing. So it should be a lovely afternoon, and then you can head back to Port Washington and catch a boat right back to Ganges.
Fantastic. That's cool. Hey, thanks, Robin. I'm going to hand the mic over to George next. So I guess he has to unmute himself. George, what is going to be going on special for Tour des Îles Galliano this year?
Galliano is going off, to be honest with you. The entire island is buzzing. It all started with free golf. So every day during Tour des Îles, you show up at the golf course, and there's free golf and 50-cent hot dogs, and it's on the shuttle route. So anybody arriving from Retreat or from Sturdy's can get there very easily. There are art shows and art auctions downtown. There's a sculpture, a live sculpture event at the bakery, outside the bakery. The Peace Park is open for a spectacular hiking through the new Peace Park, which opened about 3 weeks ago. But most amazing, and what you must check out are the people. Meet the people, and you'll love Galliano. You'll come back and see this.
Excellent. Thank you, George. I'm sure we've left some stuff out. Please check gulfislands.org for the very latest up-to-date information about all of the above. And it's always a pleasure. I'm going to throw mute on George, and then Katie on Saturna, if you could unmute. And boy, Saturna has really really embraced this tour this year. So many things going on, and so many things even popping up on the calendar lately. And I know a lot of people are making reservations to get to Saturna. What have you got? What's Saturna cooking up for the Tour des Îles this year?
Well, Saturna's got quite a few events planned so far. I think that there's going to be something for everyone. We have a lot of live music going on at a couple different venues, our Lighthouse Pub and the Wild Time Coffee House, which is in a double-decker bus, so that's a must-see. We have a wonderful Saturday community market where there's going to be lots of local vendors selling produce and art. And we have a live pickleball demonstration, just a little quirky thing that a lot of us islanders are into. We have a silent meditation. We have some opportunities to go wildlife viewing out at our heritage building, the Fog Alarm Building, and hopefully people will get some orca sightings in. It's one of the best places on the BC coast for onshore whale watching, so it's a definite opportunity. We have our wonderful Lions Club free Saturna shuttle taking people around the community, so people are able to go and check out multiple events while they're here. And I think that people have a really good time just meeting the locals. It's the smallest island, and as you said, sometimes it's the last place of all the Gulf Islands that people visit, but I think it's really rewarding and worth the trip. And I hope that we get a lot of first-timers here this tour des Îles.
Awesome. I heard that people, well, you know what? We better leave some of the secrets for people to discover in real time. And while I'm thinking about it, for folks that want to keep up to the very latest things that are going on online, check out the hashtag Gulf Islands Tour, and people will be posting to Twitter and other social media platforms with that hashtag so that everybody can keep up to date on that stuff. Thank you, Katie, and I'm going to mute you. And then Selena, I know that this event snuck up on Maine in terms of double booking with the Campbell Bay Music Festival. It's such an amazing set of stuff going on Maine. What will people have to look forward to when they go there for the Tour des Îles?
Yeah. So our Campbell Bay Music Festival starts on Friday. Because people do come to the island before the music actually starts at 5, we are using a place called the Canasia Cafe as a drop-in place. We're going to have some extra performers there before the festival officially begins. The festival will continue through Saturday, and then Sunday is National Aboriginal Day. We're having celebrations at the Main Island School. That's it. Campbell Bay really is the star of the show on Main Island this weekend. And if you wanted to see the Campbell Bay performers play for free, they come to the Saturday farmers market from 10 to 1 right in Miners Bay. So
awesome.
Hope people can make it over, and it's going to be great.
I know it's been it's challenging for islands that have 2 ports in the Tour des Îles. You end up acting like a hub. And I know that that's a challenge, and it's really great to see Maine sort of really step up and participate that way. We should mention Jenny Bruckelman just joined the call, and we're recording it live, and we're going to be presenting it to everybody online. And I'm going to get around to Jenny, in fact, next. I think, Selena, I'll mute you to stop the echo. And I think we all need to represent for Salt Spring, because John couldn't join us right now for this, but some of the things that I've seen with Salt Springs events, and of course the latest is on gulfislands.org, but there's going to be a spa open house. There's the Ganges Saturday Market. In particular for the folks on Pender Island, this is your chance to get to Salt Spring in a really straightforward and easy way. That's really difficult to do using only BC Ferries. I have a feeling that BC Ferries is going to bail us out at some point. You know, if we run into issues with boats that are overfilled, we're going to be, thank you at BC Ferries for helping our people find their way home. But one of the great stories for Salt Spring this year is the link up between Pender and Salt Spring on the Saturday. So check into that. And of course, Salt Spring always has lots of stuff going on. And in particular, check out gulfislands.org for the Salt Spring activities. So Jenny's been working on music for Tour des Îles. And so Jenny, I think you have to unmute yourself. I think that's the way that this works. I know that a bunch of people have booked acts, and one of the really neat things about the tour this year is that people will get a chance to see the musicians from their neighboring islands, and it'll just be so great to share our musicians with each other. What can you say that for people who are planning their trips about things to look out for in terms of the music that they're going to find?
Sorry, my connection is a little bit patchy right now. It's cutting in and out.
Okay.
So I heard about half of what you just said.
Okay. What can people look forward to for music on this Tour des Îles?
I'm still. All I heard was Des Îles. Sorry.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna get
should I
a
text instead, or
sure. We'll get a blog post out about the music because and your calendar. I've seen the calendar that you've produced, and I think it's excellent. And so we'll make sure that that stuff shows up on GulfIslands.org. I think I'm going to quit while the quitting's ahead here and make this a wrap. One take live here on the internet, and invite everybody out to try out Tour des Îles this year, and post early, post often, Gulf Islands Tour, and check out Gulf Islands.